Hey, what's up? We're Capture the Crown, hanging out on Beers with the Band. Grab a Young Henry's and hit subscribe.
I'm Craig Priest, and this is Beers with the Band. Today we're hanging out with Capture the Crown. How's it going?
Good.
Good?
Yeah. Sweet, yeah, very good. Thank you. Can we start with yourself and we'll go around, and can you say your name, what you do in the band, and something that maybe nobody knows about you?
My name's Maurice. I play bass in the band. I have brown skin.
You were joking. No, okay. It's for real, apparently.
My name's Kyle. I play guitar, and I'm not American.
Hi, my name is Mitch. I play guitar, and I'm gay.
My name's Joe. I play drums. I pooed in the shower once.
That's what we're talking about. Did you squish it outside?
Yeah, with my toes. With my toes. It was fucking
right down the drain.
Man, he's like shocked. He's like,
It's completely true as well.
Hi, my name is Maurice. I play bass and I'm brown.
Racist.
I mean, I'm Jeff. And I'm thin. And I don't know. I bite my fingernails.
First of all, can I just ask why it's called the Unwelcome Home Tour?
Because everyone here hates us.
I feel like
we're not very welcome
it
here,
kind
I guess.
of kind of speaks for itself.
So whose idea was it to name that?
It was all of us. Yeah.
You came up, Jeff came up with the name initially, but then we all like, actually, let's do that.
I didn't even know that's what the name was
Because
until we came here.
It was pretty much like after we announced that we're coming home, everyone was like, "Don't come back. You're not welcome." So we're just like, you know what? Fuck it.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
Were you
We'll
really
just
getting
play on that
people
hate.
messaging you saying, "Do not come home.
Yeah.
Do not come back to Australia"?
Yeah, but you don't really listen.
Just play on that hate. We don't give a shit.
Yeah, I guess so. With that song, you call that a knife. This is a knife. Do you feel like that is one of the songs that kind of sparked everything, or?
Hell yeah,
That's probably the song
that is the
did spark
reason.
everything. Like there was a different formula to like normally touring, then putting out a music video. Instead, it was put out a music video, then start touring. So people were like pissed off at that and curious about it,
And immediately leave the home
song
country.
had,
And immediately leave your home
well, that's
country.
and the song had shock value, so people were interested and hated it at the same time.
Things play out the way they're supposed to.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's what I was going to say. Do you feel like if you could do it again, would you maybe do it differently, or would you just kick ass the same way you did the first time?
The thing is, we didn't really have a choice of doing it differently because we tried touring our home country. There was just nothing available at the time.
Yeah.
You get an offer from an American band, you're not going to pass it down, you know, like a big American band.
Definitely.
So we just did what any other person or any other band would have done and took the tour, and then it just sort of snowballed from there, and just been constantly touring there. Now this year we're here, and you know, some fuckwits are out of the band, and we have full decision of what we're doing now.
Yeah.
And it's time to like play our home country and keep coming back and doing it.
What made you want to leave Australia? Because you just said that there was no one touring and a band took you. But then you guys chose to live over there. Because a lot of bands can go over there with a band and, there'll be a national support. But what made you want to just stay?
I guess like living and constantly touring are two different things. There was no permanence. There was no permanence over there. You know, there was nights where I was sleeping in a gas station to fucking get by. You know, so
Jesus.
you know, we were just just constantly touring. It wasn't like a luxury. Hey, we're in a 5-star resort, sitting fucking enjoying ourselves. But you know, it's just what you have to do to. You know,
that's perfect.
To do what you love, and there goes the fucking lights.
There goes the lights again.
Let's cut to a commercial.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you like
What if I just don't look at my questions and we can all be?
Let's do that.
Where did you film that film clip? Was that in Australia, and then that was when you got recognised, and then you went up?
Yeah, that was in Australia. That was at some abandoned warehouse in I don't even know where it was. From memory, I think it was like near the airport somewhere.
In Sydney?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just some shot in
Mascot.
factory. Yeah, I think it was like near Mascot actually.
Oh boy!
Oh, there we go! Oh,
That's cool.
It was so good for a second. Hey! Okay, so you filmed it in that film clip in Sydney, and that got 5 million views, was it? Did I read it correctly, in a year? At about that time, had you heard of a band your size getting that kind of a reaction before at all? Is that
not really?
Because to me, that's unheard of.
That's pretty unheard of,
especially in this genre. I mean, you've got bands like Of Mice and Men at the moment that they will reach there, but like not with a band that no one's been like, well, hang on, who's this? How did that feel? What's up?
I was going to say, Make Me Famous kind of
There was a few bands at the time that had that sort of reaction. I think one of them was Issues, one of them was Make Me Famous, one of them was
Crown the Empire.
Crown the
To a
Empire
lesser extent, like they had been made a bit more
and
established.
Upon This Dawning and us. It was sort of like that new generation of bands that were getting some exposure that really weren't liking, I guess.
On the Unwelcome Home Tour, which I would like to call it the Welcome Home Tour, personally. How's it been? How have you felt the reaction?
It's been unbelievable. Like,
especially
from our expectations have definitely been blown. Like, never expected this.
It's been kind of funny. Every town that's talked the most shit has had like
the best crowd
turnout.
Yes. I've heard from a few bands that a lot of people they'll see talk shit online, but they'll see them at a show and they'll be in their pit fucking enjoying it.
Each show gets better and better.
I feel like it's just people still have, I don't think it's incredibly stupid, but guilty pleasures of like, they'll talk shit on us and be like, oh, this band sucks, yet like they'll go home and listen to us. They'll come out to a show and watch us. No
exactly.
Like, and I feel it's like so dumb. Like if you like something, you like it. Like who gives a fuck what everyone else thinks? Like, someone on the internet's going to be like, lol, you're an idiot. That's like the worst case.
Exactly. Well, the old, I came for the support bands and I'm just hanging around. So it's like, oh, fuck that. You love this shit. You love this shit.
I'll admit it, I love Nickelback. No shame. I fucking love Nickelback.
Why didn't you say that instead of being brown? Like, that is a big thing.
It's really cool. That's the thing, though. I feel like people are like, and especially in Australia, people are very ashamed of. If like a lot of people don't like something, then it's like not cool to like something everyone hates.
I like Iggy Azalea. I'm just gonna say the truth is out. Let's all be
Iggy Azalea's like Coldplay. She's so good.
Coldplay's sick. Coldplay's good.
Coldplay,
I like Justin Bieber.
Just do that.
It's just like,
got some good
that
shit.
last album he did was fire, man.
Anyway,
Maybe a shithead, but
it's all. That's why there's like different, like such a variety of music. Because if you don't like something, cool, move on to something. There's so much out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You went through a massive lineup change just recently. How do you feel that that's affected the band?
For the best?
Definitely positive.
Positive?
Yeah.
Because there was just one thing that I actually wanted to quote you, Jeff, with what you said. In your statement that you put up on Facebook or on the internet, you stated that it was you guys were having financial difficulties. Well, when I say financial difficulties, you guys were in a band, which every other person in a band knows when you're starting out, or just even when you're not starting out. So many bands have to pay their own way for so long. And so many people think just because you're getting like 400 kids to your show, they think, oh, these guys are fucking rolling in money. But it's not like that at all. There's so many people that have to get paid. What I wanted to ask is, and I'll quote you here, I would like to think that it is a huge contributor to the departure of these members, that the financial issues. You make it sound like they didn't actually discuss leaving the band with you.
No, they didn't.
So they didn't. They just up and left. They
Oh my god.
They didn't say.
Basically, I think it was halfway through tour.
It was in Maryland. We
Maryland.
walked into
We had a meeting at
management's office.
And you know, we had talked with the boys and like, we need to get rid of the guitarist because he just wasn't talking to us. Bad attitude. Basically, he was in the band to be famous, to fuck girls and do drink all the time. Didn't want to do any of the workload. It was always left on me and Maurice. You know, and I'm sure Maurice can shed light on certain people in the band that are no longer in the band as being racist.
Oh my god, yes, I can.
Shit.
You know, it's only till recently you get a hold of all the accounting information and the financials for the band, which I was never part of. And you see, oh wow, these people are actually taking a part for themselves the whole time, and none of the rest of the bands were receiving anything, regardless of putting more money into the band than any other person in the band.
Wow.
You know, I haven't made a cent for the last 3 years, not anything at all. You know, and I guess it's going back to your question, it's better than another band because there's no deceit and there's, you know, one of the blokes that tried to kick all the band members out because he didn't like any of us. As soon as Maurice came in and had an opinion, tried kicking him out, tried kicking me out, tried kicking the other guitarist out. Like, just a fuckwit, you know?
It's ridiculous.
I think everyone at this point now, everyone's actually in it to make music, not to be famous.
And we're all mates, and everyone likes, it's just a nice thing. Like last tour we went out, and this tour we were out, and it's like, for once, the band loves being around each other, loves going to have food together, loves talking to each other. Like, sits down, writes music. What are you guys doing today? We're writing music in the back of the truck. Don't even have to fucking ask you a question.
It's not like going to work and you see people that you have to be around, and that's it. Like, it's actually like you're out with like good friends.
So it's just like hanging out with mates all the time, whereas before it felt difficult.
It felt like me and Maurice were doing everything.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
And it was an effort.
There was definitely a divide as well towards the end. There was definitely a divide.
There was. It was just really uncomfortable to be around, and I didn't want to throw it in because I loved doing it so much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you put so much heart and effort into, I guess, the brand that is Capture the Crown. I don't want to say a brand, but like it does become a business. Like Capture the Crown is a business. And when you're putting that much effort in, the last thing you want to do is just give it up straight away just because you got a couple of wankers in there.
Yeah.
For 2015, what's the plan for Capture the Crown? Are you guys going to... Because you've got a lot of dates already booked in other countries. Where are you heading?
We're going to US, going to Japan, then we're working on getting to Europe after that. So,
so it's just going to continuously...
It's like now we have the freedom to do what we want. There's no one holding us back, and we want to do as much as possible and just basically work butt off.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know?
Because we're so unwelcome this time, we might even come back.
You might even call it the Welcome Home Tour next time.
We were so unwelcome this time. Everyone was saying we weren't welcome on our posts, but hey, a lot of people came out. And
I definitely going to say every show has gotten better and better. And
yeah.
It's getting crazy. And like this technically being our home show, it's going to be sick.
Yeah, exactly.
It is. I've lived here for 25 years of my life almost.
Yeah.
Well, when I say technically...
Yeah, I live here too.
Yeah, of course you do. Hopefully the door spots have been filled up with mates. That's
family.
And family. Well, guys, it's been Capture the Crown. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you for...
And can't wait to see you guys kill it.
That was fun.
No worries. Yeah, that's good. I'm Great Priest and...
Whoa! Timing.
Mood killer.
Get them lights back on.